It's 15 Minutes with Toys for Tots edition. Toys for Tots of the Tri-States is upon us, and if you're a volunteer, it surely is Rick Merideth, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
But we're having fun with it.
Yeah.
It's been a good year already, and we're having fun.
And Denise, I apologize, I didn't ask about your last name. Denise, welcome. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good to see. What is your last name, by the way?
Nelson.
Nelson. Okay, good. I'm going to type it in just so I don't forget it now. And how long, Denise? I have to ask why. First of all, this is airing on Wednesday, but we're recording it on Veterans Day, and we want to say Happy Veterans Day to this man over here.
Thank
and
you
Denise,
very much.
You've been his partner for a while. I'm
Yeah.
sure you already delivered that message.
Yes.
What's a Veterans Day like for Rick?
It's busy. I make him go to work.
Yeah.
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 Every day's busy right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Service is definitely a thing I remember from the first time I interviewed Rick.
Yeah.
Rick, we could talk about that real quick. Toys for Tots volunteering. By the way, December 5th and December 6th, 12 to 7 at Hy-Vee on Agency, and then Saturday, 7 to 12 at Hy-Vee on Agency, and those same times for Schottenkirk and Fort Madison. But we've moved. We'll talk about that move, Hy-Vee on Agency in Burlington. It's a new site for the trucks. But Rick, you're here this year with us once again. How many years volunteering?
With us or with
Toys for
volunteers?
Tots.
Toys for Tots, probably 9 or 10.
Yeah.
I started full time after I retired in 17, so it was starting in 18. So yeah. Up here, I started up here in Burlington.
Yeah.
With Todd Langen and his crew.
Did it fill that void of like, what am I going to do when I'm retired?
When I got retired, I knew what I was going to do. I knew I was going to be doing a lot more with Toys for Tots, a lot more with the Marine Corps League down here because I had more time and I wanted to.
Yeah.
And I've been very busy with them ever since. So I'm slowing down now.
Well, we're happy you're here on Veterans Day. Remind everybody what branch you served in, Rick.
I was in the Marine Corps. I went in 1980, and it saved my life. I was doing stupid things before I went in.
You told me some of those things last year, I remember, yeah.
I went in, and it taught me discipline. It taught me camaraderie, how to get along with my other Marines.
How to work with a unit.
Right. How to work as a unit. Yes, we did.
That's pretty great.
It was great.
Denise, tell me where are you from, by the way? Denise, where are you from?
Originally out in the boondocks in Missouri.
Yeah.
West of Kirksville, Missouri, quite
Yeah.
a ways, 30 miles or so. So that's where I grew up, a little town called Green City. And, well, I didn't live in town. I lived way out in the boondocks. But I've been in the Keokuk area for 30 years.
Yeah.
So.
Denise, tell me what that does for you. Why Toys for Tots and why volunteering? Why giving back? What does that do for you as a person?
I think that's why we're put on this earth. I think that's what we're here for. I taught school for 31 years, and I tell people that this is the most rewarding thing I've ever done. Toys for Tots is the most rewarding thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
Seeing parents that are now able to provide a Christmas for their kids. We don't get to see the kids, we just get to see the parents, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We're making a lot of people happy.
I tell new volunteers, I've talked to several this year who are going to help us this year, and I say, I guarantee you, if you don't feel really good about yourself after you leave our distribution, you don't have a heart.
Yeah.
Because you will, and like I said, some people cry. So it makes them feel so good that they actually draw tears, and it's good. It's all good.
I don't know Denise super well, but just when I ask her there, I could see it, heart and head, come together, and I could see the emotion right there. So, and registration, by the way, this is airing on Wednesday morning. Registration for Toys for Tots for Lee and Clark counties starts today.
Starts tomorrow. Oh, yes,
yeah,
today.
Yeah.
Today.
So okay. It's Wednesday. You're watching this on Wednesday.
Yes.
And goes through the 29th of November.
Yeah. It does start today in Keokuk at the Salvation Army. And we'll be there from the 12th through the 15th, from 11 to 6. We'll be in Fort Madison the 20th through the 22nd at Salvation Army Diamond Center. And we'll be in Cahokia at First Baptist Church November 24th and 25th. It's Monday and Tuesday, and then the 29th after Thanksgiving. All times are 11 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Rick's so impressed. He's like, she's not even looking at her notes.
Yeah, I she got a better memory than I do.
That's pretty great.
And the things that you need to bring are very simple. You need a photo ID, a government-issued photo ID, which is probably your driver's license. You also need another official document with the same address. And a lot of people will move and not get their driver's license updated for a while. So if your driver's license address does not match their utility bill or whatever your official document is, then you're going to need another official document with the same address. So basically, you need 2 documents with the same address.
Eric, when we do registration, I'm at the first table. They come to see me first. I say, have you been with us before?
Yeah.
And when they say yes, I ask them, how was your experience? What can we do better? Because we're always trying to make it better and easier for our people.
Yeah.
And I don't get very many complaints at all.
I can't imagine.
I don't.
I can't imagine. Well, when you walk up, it's you two. You two want to be there for Toys for Tots.
Mm-hmm.
It's not somebody that you shoved in that chair. You're volunteering. You're doing this.
Yep,
and
right.
even if you did, it's Toys for Tots. In the name is, okay, this is going to be fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't look over too many times when I'm doing a live remote in the 6 to 8 hours that I do those over those 2 days, and never see you smiling or talking to someone or trying to keep busy.
Yeah.
How many? I saw the distribution area last year. Do you know approximately, Denise, how many kids in the tri-state area were helped last year?
Yes. Now, we do our distribution in Kilcock at First Christian Church.
Yeah.
We had...
Those are the 2 distributions, the auditorium
Yeah.
and in
Yeah.
Keokuk.
Yeah. And the one up here in the auditorium, of course, is for Des Moines County and those areas.
Yes.
And we have the First Christian Church in Kilcock for Lee County and Clark County.
Lee and Clark.
We had about 1,650 kids that we served with an average of 5 toys each.
I give away 141 bicycles too, which is really, you think about it, that's a lot.
How impressive is that?
It's very...
Nix and then Bickles.
Very
Yeah.
good.
To-
Very good.
by the way, not too many towns in America have 2 great bike shops.
And we don't have any in Lee County.
Yeah,
We don't
really?
have- no,
Yeah.
we have-
well,
we come
you're-
up
I
here.
think you're lucky. Even not too many towns have them that
No,
close.
no,
you know,
no.
to Keokuk that you can. All you got to do is come over here and go
And
to
they're
those places.
so easy to work with. They're so good to work with. Both of them. They're just wonderful people. They are.
There's something about being at Toys for Tots, Semis of Love, and seeing Denise. Have you seen one of those trailers pull up?
Yeah.
Tell me about
yeah.
bike distribution
Yeah,
night.
it's phenomenal. They pull up and they start unloading the bikes. And one of the best things that happened last year, we had this rows of bikes. I think we had actually 100 bikes.
We had 101 bicycles
And,
that we got.
Night number 1.
So it was pretty impressive. But the really cool thing was, as we were getting ready to load those bikes onto the trailer, about 11 o'clock, this group called Revolution Red Baseball Team showed up. And they had a ton of toys for us
Yeah.
that they do a project and they raise the money
This
and
is
they
the
go
second
buy.
year for them. They're
and,
wonderful.
yeah, it's amazing. And they got their toys on there and they said, is there anything we can do to help you? Well,
Yes,
if
there
you
is.
want
Matter of
to, we got to put all those bikes on this trailer. Those kids went to work and we had that done in no time.
Of course.
Yeah, Semi left early because we had it loaded up.
We were
Yeah.
spilling over into cars.
Yeah.
Just to,
Yeah.
yeah,
Rick,
it was
you see
amazing.
people's attitudes change during Toys for Tots.
You do. Okay, Eric, we see the good in the community, okay? Some people see the bad. We see the good. And I want to tell you why there's a lot of good in this community. There's a lot of good. You know, when you see a boys' baseball team spending time during the summer doing doing fundraisers to buy toys for Toys for Tots in December, that says something. And then those boys, they wanted to work. And when we told them we had to get all those bicycles in that semi, man, they were on it. And while they were doing that, I went and talked to the parents. You know, I'm always good about giving out positive reinforcement. I tell the parents, I say, look, you guys are doing a fantastic job with your kids.
To these families who are struggling.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, just the
in
kids
general.
that were there, because they were helping us out.
Yeah, the volunteers.
I said, you're teaching these kids right now how to help later on.
Oh yeah.
I said, then you're doing a good job.
Yeah.
And it's you know, we have a group called Upward Bound. They're going to come out and help us one time.
They're
one
amazing.
Day.
Yeah.
And you know,
a bunch of whippersnappers. Those kids.
It's good to get the kids out there to see that. You know, we have people come by with a toy, and they'll bring their kids out to go up to the semi and put it in the box, and we will tell those kids, hey, you're helping somebody have a good Christmas.
It checks all the feels. I mean, you can you guys have heard the stories. You know that parents go out with their kids, and they shop for the kids. The 10-year-old girl gets to shop for another 10-year-old girl who might not have a Christmas, and she knows what she wants.
You know
and
what?
then the parents, it's that nostalgia. Going back and Christmas, so it checks all the boxes.
It does.
Like you said, if you don't feel this, I'm not sure you're not a robot. You're AI.
Right.
You're AI if you don't feel Toys for Tots.
I have a thing which I came up with this a couple of years ago, and I don't come up with very good ideas very often, but I said I wanted to do celebrity shoppers. I wanted to get our people who are donating the money, donating the toys, to come in to see what we do with it. Walk around with a family and help them get their toys for their kids. It's just a wonderful thing.
Distribution in Keokuk you help out with.
Yes.
And I haven't been to that one.
Right.
Tell me about Distribution Day. So this is right before Christmas. Families, moms and
Be
dads.
the 12th and 13th.
Yeah, maybe a lot of single parents even.
Yes.
Are coming. Maybe
Now,
a lot of grandmas are coming.
Kids don't get to come.
Kids don't get to come. That's like a
because
peak.
they're shopping. The parents are shopping for their kids.
Yeah.
Now, you don't take your kids shopping when you go do their Christmas
No,
shopping.
you don't.
So you don't bring them to distribution because that's what you're doing. We have lines and rows of tables and a row of bicycles and about 3 tables of stuffed animals. So they come in, they check in with usually me. They have to bring their photo ID there too. And we give them a little postcard that's got their time on it. And then they go in and they meet an elf. And they get a shopping cart. And an elf, yeah. And they get the shopping cart, and the elf has a card that says you get this, 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 this. And they check those off as they go through. But you get to fill the cart. You get to go to those areas and shop for your child, your children.
Yeah. Denise, what would you say to a parent watching that maybe is feeling maybe insecure and embarrassed, like, I don't want to go down and say I need help? Asking for help is really hard.
It's about the kids. It's not about the parent. Parents are going to feel it. You know, when your kid wakes up on Christmas morning, if you haven't come to us and you don't have a toy for your kid, you're going to feel bad. But if you come to registration, distribution, you're going to wake up on Christmas morning and your kid's going to be smiling. Your kid's going to be happy.
Yeah.
And they're going to be able to go back to school, and their friends, when their friends are saying, oh, I got this for Christmas and I got that for Christmas, your kid's going to have a story too. And do it for the kids.
We need more kids, Eric. We can do a lot more kids down in South Lee County than what we do. We need more kids.
So you're seeing donations aren't a problem?
No.
Donations aren't a problem at all.
No.
From what I've seen, it's getting all these families registered and filling in those holes, those gaps of people that might miss out. And that's another reason why we're doing this.
Yep.
So you can see, so you know, Toys for Tots registration in Lee and Clark County starts today as this is airing, 11 o'clock, and then goes through the 29th at various locations in Lee and Clark County. And all you got to do is go to the front of this video and hear Denise talking about what you need. We talked about it, what you need to register. It's not a lot of stuff, and you can rewind this. I love it. You know you're involved with Toys for Tots. You're not going to just get these anywhere. When you're wearing Toys for Tots earrings. And you said you go out, you do extra training. Tell me about that. Where's that spot at?
Well, when I started, if a first-year coordinator has to go to this training, they'll kick you out in a heartbeat if you don't go to that training. That year it was at Quantico, and it was pretty intense. There's over 800 chapters throughout the U.S. of Toys for Tots, and so you're supposed to go every 5 years. So this year it was in St. Louis, and I thought, well, I can drive to St. Louis this year and stop and go to the training, or next year, who knows where it will be, if I'm going to have to drive to St. Louis and then fly somewhere. So I went down this year. This is my 4th year. And so I went there, and it's amazing. It's really fun to see all the other coordinators from all over the country.
Yeah.
And hear different ideas about how they do things.
That's so wonderful. It's an organization from top down, Marine Corps Toys for Tots, that is ran so well. And I guess you should not be surprised. It is the United States Marine Corps. And Denise, help me with that story, going all the way back on how Toys for Tots started. I can't remember the year.
Rick's probably better at that.
But it was
1947.
1947, a gentleman was looking.
It was his wife.
His wife was looking a way to get toys to needy people.
His wife made a few Raggedy Ann dolls by hand. And her husband was
Major?
He was a major. Yeah, he was a major in the Marine Corps Reserve,
I believe.
Yeah. And he was a reserve in Los Angeles, California.
Okay.
And she said, "Honey, I want you to get these to an organization that gives out toys."
So it really started with
a woman. With a woman, I'm telling you,
I
buddy.
told Rick that last year. Yes, it's always a woman.
And then he went looking, and he came back. He said, "Honey, I couldn't find one." She said, "Well, then you need to start one."
She did.
He did that year.
Yeah.
They helped 5,000 kids get toys, and the Commandant of the Marine Corps started sanctioning it the following year so that every reserve base was to do that.
It didn't even start slow on year one. It was huge.
Right. Hey, Marines, we do things in a big way, Eric. That's all there is to it.
Pretty great. You can start donating on Friday, December 5th, 12 to 7. You can get your organization together and raise some Toys for Tots funds, and then go out and buy. And then that's the greatest thing, seeing a car or a truck pull up.
Yeah.
6 or 7 people get out. They're like, we're with this organization, right?
Yep.
You see it every year.
Yeah, we do.
And Denise, it's either 3 people or sometimes it's 20, right?
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. And sometimes it's just one.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. How about Denise, tell me a story of someone, have you seen, hey, we've been helped in the past.
Oh, yeah.
And here's this.
And I was helped when I was a kid. Toys for Tots helped me when I was a kid, and I want to give back.
Yeah.
We have volunteers right now who've gotten help with Toys for Tots.
Yeah.
Denise, if we want to bring one to the Keokuk area, if I want to bring down a check, or if I want to help out Toys for Tots, can I do it online? Can I do it in person? How can I help with monetary?
Yeah, there's a number of ways. You can send us a check. You can bring us a check. You can give us cash. We have QR code. All our collection boxes, I have a QR code on them. If you see a poster in a store somewhere, a business somewhere, I have a QR code on there.
Yeah.
And that goes directly to our Facebook, our website.
The white and red Marine Corps Toys for Tots boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All white, red writing.
Right.
They're very easy to spot.
Yes.
And I've taped a little strip of paper telling when we're going to pick them up, and it's got a QR code on it. And that takes you straight to our website.
Yeah.
And you can see dates, see whatever information
That's so
you need.
great. If I walked
donate.
out of the store and I forgot to donate, but there's the box, I could hit that QR code and I'm going to give $30.
Right.
Yeah.
And it goes directly to, if you mail something in to the foundation, like you get those little things in the mail, if you mail that into the foundation, it goes nationwide. Still a very good thing. Still very helpful. But if you want it to stay local, go to one of the coordinators, one of the volunteers, or to that local website.
Hy-Vee on Agency, Friday, December 5th, will be the Semis of Love, where you can donate new unwrapped toys to boys and girls. Going out babies on up to 17?
13.
13 years old, yeah. And then at Schottenkirk, Fort Madison, both days too, December 5th and 6th, from 12 to 7 and 7 a.m. to 12 on Saturday. You're going to run into Rick Merideth and Denise Nelson. You can say, I saw you guys in that video.
Come on down and talk to us. I love to talk.
Talk about Toys for Tots.
That's right.
Talk about being a Marine.
Yes,
Talk about being a
yes,
teacher.
yes.
Congrats on all those years, and thank you
you.
for all
Thank
those
you.
years of teaching. And registration for Toys for Tots for Lee and Clark counties now, starting today through the 29th. And Toys for Tots registration for Des Moines and Henderson counties, December 1st through December 5th. More details you can check out at 1017thebull.com or thenewmix.com. Rick and Denise, thank you so much, and happy holidays.
Eric, thank you very much. You're awesome. You really, you guys up here at this radio station are awesome.
We appreciate that very much. We love our partnership.
You can't
Yes.
imagine how much fun it is working with you guys. It really is.
Thank you, Rick.
You
Appreciate
betcha.
that. Yep.